feeling void, no longer feeling the connection anymore. It happens at times. You just wake up and you just feel you, like the old you no longer feel those feelings. Then you begin to question, say, was that real? Was I making up things? Uh, hmm. You begin to question every process, every work that you've put up, every experience, if at all it was something or it was just a confusion of your head. Twin frame journey is so difficult. At the same time, it's so beautiful and enjoyable because it's going to give you the experience that is not common. Each and every twin has a different experience, and that's the reason why it's not linear. It's not like when you reach at this stage, then the next stage is this. It doesn't work like that. You can be told to say, if you reach it, when you open your crown chakra, then divine masculine start to awake, then boom, the union. It doesn't work like that. At first, I thought after awakening and all this, then I'm done. But now, you are going to awake over and over. In fact, the movement of the Kundalini, the sexual energy, doesn't just stop there. It's going to happen again and again and again and again. Yeah, you'd feel the root chakra. It's spinning. It's kind of I don't know if I should say etching. I don't know, whatever the term. Then you think, okay, now I'm done with this one. You feel this sacral solar plexus, the heart. You feel like, okay, now I'm going to the throat. All of a sudden, after some days, just again begin to feel the root. Then be like, wait, have I downgraded? Like, have I gone back? Such kind of experience. So it's not linear. It's not something they'll tell you to say when you reach 5, then it's 6. It doesn't work like that. You can reach 1, find yourself at 7, 3, 9, 5, and it's so confusing sometimes. And then what causes now this void and why it can make someone worried? It's the addiction. You become addicted to that feeling of connection. It's either you've been feeling this kind of overwhelming, the intensity, and then all of a sudden you just feel cool. Then your mind will be like, why has intensity gone? Why am I not feeling that overwhelming? Why am I not worried? Why am I not feeling that pleasure anymore? That's the mind questioning. There's nothing wrong. And there are times when it feel like, I feel normal now. I think I can date anyone. During those moments, I think those are good moments because when you feel like it's no longer there, if you're a divine feminine, your twin can even feel that as well. And that pushes your twin again. You know, your twin is not staying away from the connection. Please, I want you to understand. Every time your twin feels this connection, this intensity, this overwhelming, it's an assurance to him that the connection is still there. You are still holding, you are still waiting. Despite him putting a bad behaviors, but he still believes in this connection and is still opting for the union. So when you feel this void, you feel like there's no longer the connection anymore. It pushes him to start looking within himself. Wait, where is that connection? Where's that person? You know what I mean? This is when someone stand at a distance, watching you, observing whatever you are doing. That person has faked that he or she left, only to go and stand from afar and start watching, become a watcher. So this is what happens to the divine masculine and to the connection. So when you begin to feel like that, there's nothing wrong with you. Sometimes even the nature, God, life, whatever you may choose to call, can cut the connection. Because there are times when you just wake up and you feel this connection, you feel the tingling all over your body, and it's just too much that you can't even bear. And those are times again you get tempted of reaching out, like, hey, what's going on? What's going on and stuff. More especially this summer. I talked about summer, and divine masculine has a lot to do with the summer. The solar energy. Divine masculine represents solar. Divine feminine, the moon. The moon receives energy from the sun. So that's what happens. It's not something that you should be worried about. And there are times, I remember there was a time I could feel okay from the morning. Then when it reaches 17 hours, I feel triggered. So when you begin to feel this kind of connection, like this void and disconnection, you realize that this twin of yours will even get close to you and start triggering you time after time, pushing you to say, process things very fast. I want to come in. The triggering actually is not for the bad purpose. It's not for the bad purpose. It's for the good purpose. The other twin, it's so in early that he wants you to push things very fast so that it can come in. It cannot bear staying too long for afar from you. You are his peace, and he knows that. You give him peace. You are his direction. You are his light. In another video, I've talked about the maize or another seed. You see, when you plant a seed, what germinates is found inside the seed. Is where that art that germinates comes. And the all seed, the outer, dies. So you grow what is inside you, becomes big and becomes alive and start bearing fruits. So when you feel, sometimes you may think you no longer feel this twin of yours, without realizing that your mind is just trying to remember the old you. Yeah, the mind is just trying to remember the old you. The fact that your mind cannot feel the touch of the old you, and it's feeling like you no longer feel the connection. Whereas in real sense, that's when you've become more powerful. You should be careful with the mind, mostly, and yeah, even me as well. I shouldn't say you should. We should. Yeah, that's what I call spiritual egoic. Yeah. So we should be careful with the mind, because the mind can make it feel like lost. Question if at all it was real. No, it's a real thing. And there are times when you can feel this connection very much, that you don't even know what to do. You feel less stress. You feel like sleeping. You sleep for less than an hour. You wake up. You want to do something else. You start. You fail. You think of watching a movie. You watch a movie. It's not making sense. You change. Okay, let me just listen to music. Feel like music is making noise. Okay, let me just take a walk. You take a walk. Feel like I think I'm tired. I just need to rest. You go and sleep. I feel like, okay, I think I should be where I can find people. Go where people are seated. I feel like, I don't like the thing they're talking about. You just feel like you don't even know what to do. Although it's a crazy thing, I know, but it's a process. So, feeling void, no longer feeling the connection, sometimes it can mean that you've crossed the timeline. So, the timeline is like you guys are going somewhere. So, maybe you've reached 9 and your friend is on 8. So, you wait on 9th. Then this person comes to the 8th. Then you go to 10. If it was numbers, yeah. Thank you very much for watching the video up to this far. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave your opinion in the comments. And I welcome you to Twin Flame 1116. Thank you very much. I did appreciate. I've just given my side. The rest is yours to expand.